Good evening, everyone. The inspector back with you after a week. Another week has gone by. My eye is a little red, a little irritated because of my clogging of my ducts in my eye. So, excuse me for that. It's a little puffy, but on to the shave. All right. Last few days, and I tried this once already. It's fabulous. Peter Sharkalis' Sandalwood cream in the tube. Ariana and Evans, very tastefully done. I got the splash too, and came in this really classy box here with both of them inside. 2 ounces, and yeah, I'm gonna take another run at it and give you my thoughts on the second go around. And yeah, I'll use this after I get out of the shower. I think I'll finish up the evening with the shower. We're gonna be using the Lockhart proof razor. This has a proof blade in it. They came with some blades, so snapped in half. So I have one in here. We'll see how it is. If not, I can always go to like a Perma-Sharp, which I usually put in this. I've been putting in this razor. As you know, the Subi X Proof is coming. I should have it Tuesday because it was released on Thursday. So, and I think that will be my next shave when that arrives. Hopefully, it'll be Tuesday, and I could maybe do it Wednesday or something like that. We'll see how it goes. Anyhow, soaking in my brush soaker razor company brush soaker here, I guess you can call it, is my 2-band Ariana and Evans Badger brush. And I love that brush. Since we're doing an A&E shave, want to show you how much. Last time I think I used a little bit too much, and I didn't use a lot. So we're going to go with this amount in here, which is like a pea size almost. We'll see how it goes. If we're short, we can always add just a little more if we need to, but we'll see how it goes here. All right, so I'm going to wet the face because I really scrubbed it down good. So we'll just quickly rehydrate and see how it goes here. All right, we'll squeeze out our brush so it's damp, and then we'll see how much lather we get out of this. So it goes right into the brush here, and start adding water. We'll see. We will see. A little more. Okay, it's coming together with that small amount. We'll see how much this yields. You guys know I do a 2-pass shave, and turn off the water here. All right, so here we go. Hopefully that'll be enough. Very well, maybe. Brush is full of lather, and we'll just put it on and work it in here. He says he wanted this to be like a Taub sandalwood, and it has like a sweet scent to it, like a Taub's, which I like. I like the sweeter sandalwood, not very strongly scented, but enough to so you know it's there. I'll work it in here. Okay. Very nice. Looks like we'll have plenty. And then we'll see how much we got afterwards, because I'm curious. All right, so we'll let our razor here, the Lockhart Proof, which is exactly like the benchmark for 79 bucks. This has the ridge cap. The benchmark does not. And aside from the color difference, that's about it. So, all right, we'll see how it goes here. How the blade does. Okay, nice. Feels nice. And does the ridges on the cap, I did a comparison shave a little bit, but not as much as you'd think. Now, on the Subi version, which is going to be black, I think you guys have seen a picture of it. The cap is interchangeable because it changes the blade angle. You could put it in any of the other proof razors, which is great. So that's an added bonus for you guys who have more than one like myself. And so I hopped on the Subi X, the Subi's Shaves proof right at 2 o'clock. I was like right on it. And Subi, Josh Perkins, sent me a text that it's live, and I said, yeah, I just ordered it. Then he texted right soon after that in 4 minutes of being live, 25% of the razors were gone already. So there's a lot of guys already on that, their hand on the button, like myself, obviously. These blades feel really good. Yeah, actually really surprised. Nice and smooth. Yeah, wow. And I got a couple of days growth here going on. If you're coming from a cart razor at 79 bucks, this or the benchmark is a great option. More affordable. So very user-friendly. Half DE blade, so no proprietary blade, and it feels very safe on the face. Aluminum, of course, you don't have to press. You just put the blade on your face, let the razor pivot, and you're good. Pressing harder isn't going to give you a closer shave. It just won't. All right. Great first pass. And this cream is absolutely a standout because it's so slick. It's so slick. And look, guys, yeah, we'll have plenty for our second pass. You saw a pea-size amount. So if you guys get it in the future, if you haven't used it yet, the guys who do have it, that's all it takes, just about, and you're good. Could I put a little bit more in there? Yeah, I could have if I wanted to, but I just wanted to see how little I had to use to get away with it. And yeah, you saw. All right, against the grain here. Yeah, these blades, I guess they're proof blades, right? Exceptionally smooth. I'm surprised. Usually, unless it's a brand that I'm familiar with, I tend to shy away from new brands. I do try them every now and then, of course, but you know, you want to, especially when you're doing something on camera, you want something that works, that you know it's going to be tried and true. So this was just a little leap of faith. And yeah, exceptionally smooth, and the cream is slick as hell. Definitely a couple of notches up from what you're probably accustomed to, for sure. All right, let's see how much. I'll squeeze out the lather here. Okay, so there you go. All right, from that little pea size amount of cream, this is what we got. It's pretty darn good. The volume of cream or suds that it produces, no complaints there. So, all right, we'll go across here because it's against the grain right here for me, and then straight up. For you guys who also have a time thing, and you know, when you're shaving, this is good thing about this razor is you can speed your way through a lot of it. Still have to be careful, a little careful, but you know, you don't have to. Very non-threatening and user-friendly. So I'm going to come across here and then up. I have a little cream there, so work it in. Nice. Yeah. Everything is working superbly here. Also, if you want more aggressive, you can always do a Subi stack. What is a Subi stack? It's a shim. Even on a half blade like this has, you trim it, so you take, you know, a little bit off, take the edge off of the blade and put that on the bottom, put your actual shaving blade on top. So you're lifting it just a tad so you get a little bit more efficiency. I haven't tried it yet, but with this razor, but I will. My goal was basically testing out the blades that came with the razor and also the Peter's cream, which is outstanding. Oh. Cream in the mouth there, sorry. All right, we'll go to the other side. And just come across and up. Really nice. Also, this is a pretty darn good head shaver. I have to be a little bit more careful than my Bic Easy rinse. You do have to, because of the curves, but once you get used to it, use it a couple of times. Yeah, it's pretty good on the head because pivot. All right, we'll rinse. So, wow. Nice shave. Very nice. So it's about, what time is it? About between 8:30, 8:45, Sunday night, so. Work is tomorrow again, so. All right, clean off the mirror. I make a mess of the mirror. All right, we'll bring in some Thayers here. Ah, nice. Very nice. Great. Super. A little bit, there's a weeper here, a little bit, tiny bit. Not much, but just a tad. No big deal. Get in the shower pretty soon, and that's fine. Okay. The proof blades that came with it, I used the one. I'm going to just use this one time. No big deal. And then so I'll chuck the blade, the Lockhart version, Lockhart's Proof X, very nice. And yeah, all right. The Ariana and Evans 2-band Badger brush, just a pea-size amount was enough for a 2-pass shave. Very nice. Here it is. So this 2 ounces should last you a little bit. I know you guys have so many soaps and creams like I do, so this should last you a little while. Peter's, I think, on vacation right now, so I think he said he produced 60 more before he left, and that was going to be it for a little while because he's on vacation. Okay, so we got the splash. We'll put a little bit of that on later. Yeah. Let's see, what are we going to do? I'll put this down here. And we'll quickly put some balm on. We'll go with the lather aftershave lotion, AF Fresh. And it's an off, like a cream color. And we'll just rub that in. Wonderful scent. Nice, light, but fresh, very fresh, as the name is. Work that way into our skin. Get it hydrated again. And we'll put this back for next time. And give our hands a wash. All right, guys. There you have it. Hopefully next video I do will, if I get it Tuesday, we'll try for Wednesday to do the Soupy X Proof. Okay, and that should be a little bit of a different handle, different, a little bit of toe cap with the blade angle going. So we'll get into all of that and what it looks like and how it does and all that great stuff. Until then, guys, this is the Inspector. Have a great first half of the week and hope to see you guys maybe midweek. Take care.